plata o plomo.
Alright guys, welcome to another video here at Full Blown Performance. So we got a few cars that we're getting tuned today. We have this purple Challenger Scatpack here on the dyno. This vehicle got our stage 1 on E85. So we have this on the dyno. We're going to go ahead and put our space file in, do our steps, and then our baby pool and see what it makes. We did get this Trackhawk. Customer bought this at an auction. He's hearing a noise from the supercharger. It sounds like the bushings from the supercharger, but it also is making more of a, like if the rotors are making contact with each other. So I recommended the supercharger be removed and inspected to see if there's any contact there. So it's either going to be the bushings need to be replaced or the whole supercharger might need to be rebuilt. We won't know until we take the blower off. We got a vehicle here for IGLA. We got a Trackhawk that's getting motor mounts done to it. And then we have the Jeep that was on the dyno yesterday. So that is done. We're waiting for the customer to pick up. And then we got some cars outside that are just waiting for some parts and tuning. So right after that on the dyno, we're gonna go ahead and put the white charger on there and get that out of here. So let's pick up the video on the dyno. Alright guys, so we got this 2023 Hellcat charger here on the dyno. This vehicle came in for some installation of some parts customer supplied. He supplied an upper pulley, injectors, he also supplied the booster pump, thermostat. So we went ahead and installed those parts for the customer. We unlocked the PCM here in-house. We are going to do an engine and trans soon, and then we're going to go ahead and do our pull. So we already did our steps. Our steps look fine. Fuel trim is fine. So I'm putting a revision in now, and then we're going to do a full pull and see what it makes. So I think it's probably going to make like 850 to the wheel. That's going to be my my guesstimate. So we'll go ahead and show you guys the pull now and see what it makes. Show them the graph, Abel. So that's on our first full pull. We're gonna go over the log and make sure the fuel trims look good, make sure our fuel pressure is staying up, our injector duty cycle. Obviously when I'm doing the full pull, I'm taking a look at all that. But the pull's just going so quick, there might be something we might miss. But everything looked fine. Fuel pressure looked fine. Injector duty cycle looked fine. But we want to go over all that, and then we'll send that over to Z for review. And then if everything looks good, then we should be done on dyno, unless you see something off. If he needs to take timing out or add a little bit more timing or just a little bit of the fuel, he'll do that, and then he'll let us know to do another full pull. But I think we're going to be done. So 842, a little off from where I said where we're going to be at, but it's no problem. So we're going to check this out, and then we'll pick up the video after. All right, so the belt is slipping on this. So it's gonna make more power. We need to go one size smaller, so I went ahead and ordered that, and then we're gonna go ahead and have Ben put that belt in, and then we'll go ahead and do our pull again, and then go from there and see what it makes. We have this red eye came in, it was making noise on one of the idler pulleys. So we went ahead and replaced that. We're gonna wait for a customer to pick up. We have transmission going up in the Elephant. We have Carlos putting this vehicle back to stock. And then we have Kamal, we're waiting on the whipple. We'll get that done. We pulled the motor out of the red eye over there. So it's a pretty chill day here at Full Blown Performance. Let's see if Carlos is done putting this back to stock. Let's go check with him. See what's going on. Hola Carlos. Carlos, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Mire, compa, estoy aquí lavando las tapitas estas para colocárselas al Scatpack ese para que me quede lo más original posible.
Detallitos, ¿verdad?
Detallitos que hacen ver que el auto se vea bonito. Detalles que cuentan.
So he's just cleaning up the covers that go over the fuel rails on the Scatpack. So he's just making little details here and there. The customer's paying the price for the vehicle put back to stock for him to sell it over to another customer. So we have Carlos here. He's just making sure that everything looks new. That the vehicle is 100%. So it's just little details that take apart, and it's everything that counts. So yeah, we have that, and then this is the whipple for Kamal. It's right next to this one. So we have Ben changing the snout on that. So brand new blower. Gotta put the brakes in. Fuel rails already has on with the injectors. And ready to mount that. But yeah, pretty much it what we got going on today. So all right, so we have this Trackhawk on the dyno. We did our steps, our baby pull. This Trackhawk came in for our 85 package. So injectors, computer unlock E85, engine trans tune. So we did our full pull. Fuel trims look good, so we're gonna go ahead and do our full. Our baby pull. We're gonna do our full pull now. Steps and baby pull, all fuel trims are perfect, right on. So I'm gonna do the full pull. Make sure we take a look at our fuel pressure and go from there. Let's see what it makes. So this Trackhawk here on the dyno, we did our full pull already. So just the 85 injectors, PCM unlock, stock boost. It made 794, so that's pretty impressive for stock boost. So we'll get this out to the customer. All right, guys. So we got this 2019 F-150 here on the dyno. This is the one we've been showing on the channel. So we finally have it on the dyno. We're gonna go ahead and do our steps and do our baby pull. Make sure our fuel trim looks good, make sure everything's coming in good, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so tomorrow we have the whipple on. So I'm gonna have Ben go ahead and run the lines, the belts. Gonna put the throttle body on, connect the intake, and then we'll get this tuned. That's pretty cool. This is a little swap of I'm getting a whip on it. This is the Scatpack pad. Bought us a Edelhoff. We have that on. We have the harnesses on, the throttle body, the fuel rails. Now we gotta let him know that he needs an intake because the intake he had is not gonna work. So we'll wait for that. Got the F-150 here on the dyno. We did our test and our baby pull. Everything is good. So we're gonna put a revision in there and then do our pull, which are pretty good. I want to show you guys a special product we got going on. This is gonna be for one of our good customers. His name's Matt. This is gonna be for his father. So this is gonna be a Ram 1500. We pulled the motor out, we put the trans out, but this is gonna get basically like a Hellcat swap. So you get a Yeah, we're gonna drop the motor in, but as you can see, the motor and trans are out. We have the transmission already, and we have the motor, so we're gonna have Edgar start working on that. So it's gonna be a 6.2 engine in there, with the Hellcat supercharger. So it's gonna be something different. You wouldn't see this body ramp style with something like that. So it's gonna be a little sleeper. It's a pretty cool project that we got going on here. And we're just painting up some cars. We got a lot of cars that are waiting on parts, and so we're moving it from one lot to another. So that's what we have all the guys doing right now. But yeah, pretty much just going on. So I'll just see what else we got. This is a cool Jeep. This Jeep is right hand drive. So as you can see, the steering wheel's on this side. But that's a pretty cool Jeep that we got. We got all the guys from across the street too. So like 10 heads in there. Bragging. All right, so we're here in the module right now for the Ford system. So we're gonna go ahead and flash this vehicle back to stock. So this does have the 5.0 with the 10-speed on it. So we're gonna go ahead and continue, and then we're gonna flash this vehicle back to stock. And then if everything runs well, the vehicle's running, then the customer will take it, and then obviously they'll finish all the body work and system needed to be done. We also have Carlos over here working on Rudy's. So we're having an issue with the chiller system not working, so we have him checking it out, see if it lost its freon or what's exactly going on with it. Coño, ¿qué has mirado aquí?
Voy a colocarle el freón otra vez para que quede el chiller trabajando como tiene que trabajar, y voy a cambiar la corriente del chiller, voy a ponerla bajo switch para que no nos consuma la batería, y nada, dejarla fina, como se quiere, como se dice, como tiene que ser.
So he's gonna go ahead and put the freon on the chiller, and then he's gonna go ahead and change the power the way that the chiller is connected, and then we'll go ahead and test the vehicle and make sure it's good to go.